Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Blake Buzz. I'm Cisco.
And I'm Tej. We have an exciting show for you today.
That's right. First, we'll learn why we need to keep our school clean.
Then we'll take a look into why teachers teach.
Then we'll try some seasonal favorites from Starbucks.
And finally, we'll look at the football team's practice on a brand new segment of Mic'd Up.
All that coming up on
The Blake Buzz. I don't know about you, Cisco, but I've raised a lot of trash around the school lately.
Yeah, me too. But what can we do about it?
Luckily, Yamisi has some tips on how to keep our school clean.
Howard W. Blake High School is home to a lot of our students and their talents that our staff continuously invest in to help us elevate ourselves to pursue our future careers. And although this school is known for upholding our reputation in the arts, there are still problems that we have to address in our school to make our community a better place. That problem just happens to be the lack of cleanliness in our school environment. More times than not, you can usually see our custodians going around the school and cleaning up, but it doesn't seem like it's good enough. Some individuals in our student body don't practice the best habits, like cleaning up after themselves. This one decision has a big impact though, because it essentially puts more of a strain on our custodians due to the fact that they have to clean up after more than one kid every day during our breakfast and 3 more times during our lunch periods, which contains several large amounts of kids during all 4 times throughout the day. To make this change, we as students need to come together and make sure that we are cleaning up after ourselves so we can ensure the cleanliness of our environment. This small change can make such an impact on the feeling and overall energy in our school. So although it's a big change, if we take it step by step, it's a change that can be easily achieved.
Wow, thanks Yamisi for that wonderful insight.
Next up, we'll learn more about the teachers here at Blake.
As they tell us why they chose to teach.
I have not always wanted to be a teacher, but I've always been teaching in some way all my life. I think directing is a lot like teaching, and I think that's kind of where they go together.
Well, I mean, to put it simply, it's for the kids. I mean, that's why we all do it, right? I mean, I never really expected to be here. I kind of just ended up teaching. But the reason why I stay is because I like what I do, and y'all are cool kids, and yeah.
I teach because I want to make an impact on people's lives, particularly my students. I wanted to do something where I would make a difference, and I think that I do here.
A good friend of mine called me from the district and offered me a chance to do a career change and teach high school students how to do television and video production.
I always wanted to be a teacher. I think it came from when I was very young, as long as I can remember. And as I got older, it started to hone in more and more on what I wanted to teach and the age group that I wanted to teach.
Well, teaching runs in my family. So my mom's a teacher, my aunt's a teacher, my grandmother's a teacher. So it's, I guess, kind of in the blood. But when I was looking at different degrees I wanted to study, that's what I picked.
So I was actually a history major because I kind of followed that advice of study what you're interested in.
In college, I was an anthropology major, and I always loved social sciences. So when I wanted to teach, especially in Florida, it felt very natural to pursue teaching in the social studies parts of schools. I did teach English for 3 years before I started teaching social studies at Blake.
I am the best at English, right? It's my best subject, but I also think that it's the most crucial subject for everything, right? You can't really learn history or music or performing arts if you can't read and write. So I think that while it's my favorite personally, it's also the most important.
It's nice to know why our teachers teach.
Yeah, I never knew that about them.
You know what? I think they deserve a special treat.
How about Starbucks? Did you know Pumpkin Spice is back?
No way. Let's learn more about this from this review from Faith Grayson.
It doesn't feel like it here in Tampa. People all over the US are getting ready to celebrate the season of colorful leaves, shorter days, and of course, pumpkin spice. Many coffee store chains carry the seasonal favorite, but Starbucks' take on the flavor is by far the most renowned. They sell around 20 million pumpkin spice lattes annually, and they're only in stores from August to January. Starbucks has many fall flavors, including crisp apple beverages, pumpkin flavored desserts, and variations on the original pumpkin spice latte. These include the pumpkin cream cold brew and the iced pumpkin cream chai latte. These drinks come in 4 different sizes, ranging from short to Trenta. The drinks I'll be reviewing here today will be the tall pumpkin spice latte, or PSL, and the tall iced pumpkin cream chai latte. That's a mouthful. This first drink is priced at $5.65 and has 300 calories, while the second costs the same as 340 calories. Both drinks contain 12 ounces. As for taste, the iconic PSL tastes like a very sweet cup of coffee with hints of cinnamon, nutmeg, and allspice. Basically like drinking a cup of coffee and eating a slice of pumpkin pie. The drinks come with an optional whipped cream topping and a dusting of pumpkin spice. For me, the taste gets a 9 out of 10. The drink lost a point because the sweet pie flavor is followed by the slightly bitter taste of coffee for a moment. It didn't take away from my enjoyment of the drink, but it was important enough to mention. The drink is sweet, and seeing as Starbucks' coffee is already very sweet, the pumpkin pie flavor just makes the sweetness stick out even more. This wasn't very enjoyable for me, as I typically prefer my coffee to have a bolder taste, but someone who likes a sweeter cup would love this. My overall rating for the drink is a 7 out of 10, with my most major complaints being about the price point and sweetness of the drink. Starbucks usually has expensive options, so this wasn't surprising to me. However, it's still not preferable seeing the small size of the drink. Moving on to the second drink, the iced pumpkin cream chai latte. This drink was a lot more refreshing than the PSL, with a nice earthy taste from the tea. It comes with a pumpkin cream foam on top with the dusting of pumpkin spice. This drink is a lot less bitter than the regular PSL and is a little sweeter. It's a much better choice for the hot fall days we have here. Overall, the taste earned a 10 out of 10. This drink wasn't as spicy as the former, with the cinnamon and nutmeg flavors being a little more subtle. But the third taste of the chai tea adds another layer to the flavor profile, so I ended up not missing the spice too much. But I've got to take a point off for the price point and the ice. Starbucks! These ice drinks are already expensive enough, but the ice fills up half the cup, so you're only getting about half as much as you think. My final rating of this drink is a 9 out of 10, and it loses a point for the price and the ice. These pumpkin spice drinks sure are delicious, and you really can't go wrong ordering one. Whether you get the traditional latte or something new, you're sure to feel like autumn has come back again.
Wow, those sure look good, and just in time for fall.
Now for my favorite segment, a new episode of Mic'd Up with the Yellow Jackets football team.
I wonder if they're practicing for the next season. Let's take a look.
I thought now it's under and he comes under me, not outside of me. I did. He was out of bounds almost. But Kurt, didn't Calvin just touch you out of bounds?
Who that time? Oh, that was you, LJ. You were trying to get that block on me.
Hey, it's gonna be a long day.
I'm gonna come get the pick, son.
It's gonna be a long day, baby. Yeah, I got the mic. Yeah.
Hey, 26 class at search key.
I got 36 on top, baby. Oh, Will, you gotta catch that! You gotta catch, bro! Oh, you gotta catch. Oh, that's a ground. Oh yeah! Oh, come on! Come on, that's scrap. Let's go. That's scrap. They better not throw this way too. They scrap, bro. They scrapped over here. Hey, JV.
Yes, I
know.
Jack.
What you got to say to the mic? Tim got me mic'd up. What you got to say to the mic?
Hey, y'all, what up, man? Y'all stay tuned on the season, man. We finna snap this shit, man.
Yes, sir. You know it. Bro, can we run the play? Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Show me something, Trey. Show me something, Trey. Oh yeah, I gotta get in his face. Oh, come on, Zay.
It's nice to see behind the scenes of the football team.
Well, that's all for this episode. I'm Cisco.
And I'm Tej, and until then, this has been
The Blake Buzz.